Let's find out exactly what's wrong with my Volvo. This car had a service about 5,000 miles ago in October time, according to the service book. Service book is pretty good. It's been serviced really regularly, this car. It's also had an MOT around about that sort of time. But what I've decided to do to find out exactly what's wrong with this, if there is anything, is take it to my local garage, Aintree Motors, and it's going to have a full service, a full check over, and a fresh MOT, even though it's not due for many months. I've used this garage since I was 17, and I trust Howie and all his team to make sure everything's going to be looked over properly. Now, I've left it with Howie and his team. They are pretty busy. He has fitted me in at pretty late notice. It may be ready later on today, if not even tomorrow. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm not using the car constantly at the minute, but we'll find out when it happens.
The next day.
Here we go. How do you think the MOT went? Okay, that's the car picked up, and let's give you the news. First of all, the car, like I said, has had an MOT, and it passed with flying colours. No issues. There was one advisory because on the way home from picking the car up, had two stones ping up off a lorry. We've got two little cracks in the windscreen, two little chips. They can easily be sorted by resin repair. But to be honest, sometimes even chips like that may not even go down on the MOT, but because Aintree Motors, where I go, they will do things properly. They told me absolutely everything. But apart from that, there were no other advisories. So the car easily passed an MOT. It's had a full service as well, including pollen filter. It was a little bit musty. You may very well know that smell when you have the air conditioning on, or even often when you turn it off, to be honest, if the pollen filter needs doing. That's all been changed. Service, one of the guys who I taught, in fact I've taught a few of the guys at Aintree Motors over the years, one of the guys who I taught did the service, and he said literally nothing to report on the service. He said cars of this usual age and mileage are a little tatty. He said obviously the inside's all tidy, he said, but underneath is all tidy as well. He said it's just, or recently had new brakes all round as well. So discs and pads have all been done quite recently. And nothing else to report. So honestly, I am absolutely over the moon, and I've touched a little lucky that I've bought a car that seems to be pretty good. What's next on the agenda? Well, I'm going to get it valeted properly. I'm going to get my Apple CarPlay screen to stay in place. I put the actual bracket that sticks onto the dashboard on when it was really warm, and I should have just let it set for a little bit before I put the unit on. So the unit did come off. I need to try and find a solution for that, but I will do. I've found another bracket that it may work, but I'm going to look at that. I need to get the car to Liverpool Auto Care to go and get the dash camera fitted, and then me and Liz, I'll talk about we're going to get a trip away planned. I feel a little bit more comfortable now using this in that scenario. So all in all, I've had a fair bit of a touch. One of the other lads who works in Aintree Motors, Steve, who I've taught recently as well, and he passed his test. He's also been looking for a new first car, and he said exactly the same. The difficulty in finding a first car is absolutely way worse than he ever thought it was ever going to be. And that's exactly the same situation that I've had to endure, but luckily, looks as though I've found a decent one. Keep safe. Thanks a lot for tuning in, everyone. I'll see you soon.